Welcome to the Emo Social Club podcast, broadcasting to you live from emosocialclub.tv. I am Brian.
And I'm Lizzie, and we're here this evening with our new friends down in Texas, Havnear. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys, and it took everything in my willpower to not do a country Texas accent.
Hey, well, thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves so we know what your voices sound like for the pod and, yeah, what you do in the band. And we decided the icebreaker would be your favorite candle scent.
And or chapstick.
And or chapstick.
Cool. All right. I'm Sam. I play guitar and I sing in the band. My favorite candle scent has to be something with like forest, like earth, rain, or some kind of like fun like scent like that. Mist. I don't know. I'm more of an incense guy. I don't know about you guys, but candles are great too. There we go.
Like a chapstick.
Oh yeah, gonna throw in my favorite chapstick scent since I had to just say that earlier. But I got this like vanilla latte chapstick, and I am going to stan it forever because I want everyone to start using it because it's the best.
But now, what brand is it? No gatekeeping.
It's literally your standard. I think it's chapstick brand, like the regular chapstick brand.
This is one of those things where as you say it more, I'm like, oh, I have chapstick in front of me and now I need to use it. It's like when you say the word yawn a lot and you're like, yeah, okay.
Like, that's all I got.
But now I'm using some. It's not vanilla latte, but fine. It's like we're just talking about it now too much.
You guys remember like 2012 when everyone had that like egg? Like egg chapstick? Throwback.
Throwback.
Those were the days, you know.
The simple days.
And times were easier. Well,
I guess we'll go with me. My name's Mario. I play bass in the band. I would say my favorite candle scent is like a cinnamon, maybe cinnamon apple.
Ooh, okay.
That's a good scent. And then I don't believe in chapstick. I think it's a conspiracy.
Whoa!
Chapstick dries your lips out, and they make you buy.
Are you a Vaseline boy too?
No, my lips really don't get.
I am.
Okay, we got a Vaseline boy at least.
Snapping right now. He's reaching in his pocket.
Wait.
Oh,
I don't have it right now. Dang.
Sadness. I believe you.
And that's commitment because the bottle of it, even the smallest bottle of Vaseline, isn't that small. Like it takes.
No, it's not. I throw one of these big bad boys in my purse and my backpack.
Damn.
There it is.
There you go.
See, that's so much more carryable.
This is my
portable.
This is backup.
Awesome.
Okay, I guess you went. I'm Jordan. I play drums in the band. I don't really do candles, so I use incense a lot more. Super Hit, a great kind of incense. I don't know if y'all have used that. I think it's like the most popular one. Buy it on Amazon.
Nice. Super Hit sounds like the next, like, the best, like, medical marijuana strain.
It does.
So I'm Noah. I play lead guitar in the band. I'm like the newest addition, I guess. How long have I been? Like 4 months or something?
Yeah, 5, 6.
6.
And
damn.
I'm also the only one that's not from Texas.
Oh, yeah, we got Cali Boy over here.
California.
Oh.
Where are you from?
You said where in California?
Yeah, where are you from originally? Yeah.
Southern California. Just a small city called Buena Park, near like Disneyland and all that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a large state to another large state in the nice weather.
Yeah.
So, guess it's not that bad of a move.
No, I mean, it's like kind of cool. But it's all right.
It's been freezing a lot lately here.
I've heard on the news it's snowing in Chicago today, so it could be worse.
Could be that way.
Yeah, sometimes we look at it and we're like, maybe the move to Austin or somewhere in Texas wouldn't be that bad, and then we're like,
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I want to leave, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, well, let's get into your music first before we get you guys out of the state. Your new single, Daydreaming, just dropped. I guess it was earlier or late last week it would have dropped.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. So how has the reception around that been? How has people responded to it? What's the kind of vibes around it, you know?
I think it's been great. I mean, personally, it's been a long time in the making, so there's a lot of build up to this one, and so we were just really excited to put it out finally. But once it was out, I mean, all of my friends, they're all musicians mostly as well. They've loved it so far. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it. One person said that it's their favorite songs to listen to it like late night drives now, like on their late night drives playlist. So I thought that was cool too. But yeah, I think it's been great.
Nice. I thought you were about to say like one of our friends hates to say it, absolutely fucking hates it. I'm like, wow, that's really brutal honesty from your friend, but
No,
hopefully that's not it.
Not yet. I think my friends, I would hope they would be honest with me, but I think if they hated it, they'd probably lie to me, honestly. I mean, it could be good, it could be bad. But no, I honestly think like really, like everyone's liking it a lot. It's different from everything we put out so far for just a few reasons. Like the end of the song is like nothing like we've ever played before or put out, and just like the whole like structure, vibe, and everything about the song is kind of different. So it was like a test to see, you know, if people would like this kind of direction that we went. And yeah, I think so far it's passing the test, I guess.
I mean, your friends will always they'll either give you that like, yeah, I really like the way it sounds, and like it's like that half compliment, or they'll be the most real with you and be like, look, like this ain't it, bruh.
Luckily, we haven't had the second one yet. But I mean, yeah, who knows?
Well, thinking about what's kind of coming up next for you guys. So you have a single out and you have some other music. And now what's going to be next before the Texas cold eats you alive?
Well, luckily, like going into summer, we really want to play a bunch of shows. I mean, it'd be great to do some like outdoor shows and stuff like that. We have a few outdoor shows already booked, a couple of festival lineups that we're on in April. There's like a 420 festival in Denton and a different 420. We're playing two 420 festivals.
Oh my God.
One of them's not on 420, so otherwise.
I mean, I was about to say, I feel like it has to be to like really have the full oomph,
Yeah.
but that's a lot of running around for you guys then.
Yeah. Luckily, but two 420 festivals in one weekend, basically. One's in Fort Worth, and that's hosted by some really cool like local promoters, Dallas Independent Entertainment, Noise Rot. Those two, I guess, agencies. Those are putting on that festival in Fort Worth, and then you've got the 420 festival hosted by Ash's Smoke Shop, which is very fitting, and I think that one's going to be very on par with the theme. I think it's gonna be pretty sick. Those are both in April. But as far as music goes, we have another song gonna be coming out pretty soon. We're actually about to announce it and roll out like maybe some visuals with it and some other fun stuff involved. So that's happening next week. So not very far from now, and we're very excited about that.
So if you're listening to this on Monday, just, you know, keep your eyes and ears and
Be up and ready.
brains peeled. Just peel your brains, guys.
Yeah.
Get into the 420 energy and peel your brains.
Yeah, get your chapstick on and
Uh-oh. Sorry.
So earlier today, I was looking up like pop punk emo bands from Texas. Because I was like, you know, there's always like that one that represents the state. I mean, for Chicago, it's usually Fall Out Boy or plain white tees sometimes. Depends on your audience, I guess. But
Depends on who you're asking.
yeah. So I was like, okay, who is that for like the state of Texas? Because obviously you have like a number of big cities. It's a gigantic state. And who is that person for Texas? And ZZ Top came up, and I was like, I don't think this counts. So I've been trying to like figure out who is like that emo pop punk band that represents like the state or like a city or something like that. But I was hoping that you guys could help me out and figure this out, because I feel like much like you moved to Texas, Noah. So like if there's like a bunch of people that are like, say, moving to Austin, which is always something that we are
hearing about.
A lot of people are moving to
migration,
Austin,
the
right?
Flight from California.
So it's like, are they
Anywhere else.
saying like, oh yeah, like I am currently living in Austin, but I'm a California band? Or is it like how does it work if you're from out of state? So I don't know. I couldn't find anything. Forever the Sickest Kids
sure?
was one.
Are you sure Bowling for Soup was not on there?
Bowling for Soup was on there. That was one. But would you say that, like,
Bowling for Soup is from Denton.
Yeah,
They're like they're like one of their first, like, I don't know if it was a studio album or maybe just some singles and EPs was recorded in a literal storage unit off of like the street that like I live on, basically. Yeah, and actually what's funny is like one of my old punk bands I was in, rest in peace, the Mom Gang, was recording our EP in that same storage unit like a couple years back. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see that. But yeah, I don't know. Bowling for Soup is like the main one I can think of from here. There's a lot of like pop punk bands popping up though. I feel like one of them that comes to mind is House Parties. They're from right here basically. Don't you work with like
Cheney? Shout out Cheney.
Yeah,
he's a vocalist in that band. He's really good.
I know they just opened for Kenny Hoopla down there too, and I'm like, yo, that's smacks.
Yeah, they opened it for Kenny Hoopla in Houston. Like what, this week, right? Or last week?
Yeah, I think like last week. I was like, you know what? That's a really good lineup. Like, I wish I had time to like go down and see that lineup.
Yeah. I've never seen him before, and then I went to Unsilent Night festival put on by Third String, and that was like so sick. Kenny Hoopla, Sleeping with Sirens, few other bands. But yeah, like as soon as I saw him there, then I found out he was coming to Houston. I was like, if only I could make it down there. That drive is kind of horrendous though.
Yeah,
the state is, guys.
I drove through. I did the Route 66 trip a number of years ago, long time ago, and drove through just like the hat of Texas, the Texan hat.
The hat?
You know, like the little like chimney hat, the top hat that goes on top of Texas.
Is that what it's actually called? Like the Panhandle in Florida?
Yeah.
Amarillo is,
Yeah. So we like drove through that, and I'm like, wait, we're still in Texas. This is the longest fucking
We're
state.
still here.
I think it's like 16 hours from like left to right or something.
Yeah.
That's
But like,
silly.
what like when we've talked to a lot of like Ohio bands, and it's like the 3 C's, Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Columbus, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of the same with a lot of states where it's like you've got a number of hubs, and there's sort of like a scene that goes from one to another, and there's a scene that like kind of builds up in the entire area, not just in like small pockets. Like Chicago, we have Chicago. There's Milwaukee's there too. Okay, relax.
Why am I driving down there? Why am I driving down there?
Yeah, so like I assume that it's a little bit more of a, even though it's a little bit farther away, it's still a pretty tight knit scene between all of the bands in different cities and different locations down there.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's like little pockets of just different scenes here and there, but it's all totally interconnected. So definitely like Dallas, DFW in general, up to Denton. That's where we're from, is a little city up here called Denton. Like 45, 30 minutes from Dallas. And then Austin, Houston, San Antonio. There's all the scenes are kind of like connected between those cities.
So to be in, you can go.
Sorry, I was gonna say there like in Denton there used to be like pop punk festivals every summer. There was like one called Sick Tight Fest. Plus Fest was like a math rock festival that was, but always hosted like some pop punk bands too. And we had like I don't know if you guys know Keep Flying, and then
I love Keep Flying.
Yeah, Keep Flying is sick. Nominee, Dozier, and there was the female fronted band, and I should not be blanking on their name. I think you guys had a conversation with them semi recently.
Pennyboard?
No, not Pennyboard, but yeah, that's good shout out there because
we love Faith.
Yeah,
I was just talking with them the other day.
Yeah. Shout out Faith for setting this up.
I'll come back to that other band, but
yeah. You reminded me with math rock that At the Drive-In is from Texas too. That was one other band that came up, and I was like, oh man, we should do like a power hour for At the Drive-In. It's like there's one album, and it is.
That's it.
It is I like it. It's just like, you play that for an audience, and they're like, hey man, I'm having a really hard time with like
vibing,
understanding the music. Like, what is happening? And I'm like, fine, we'll just play Mars Volta instead.
Gold Steps.
Oh,
Steps. Yeah, they came up.
Yeah, they are like in Milwaukee now, but they're super chill. They come out sometimes down to Chicago, and they're like, they'll like text us and like DM us, they're like, hey, we're here, and I'm like, where?
Yeah, it was very like, oh wait, they're still like showing up on these like lists of all these Texas bands. There was like a blog entry from 2016, and I'm like, guys, I think we need to update this.
Yeah, but they were like part of that crew that would always come down here, play those summer festivals, and like Sick Tide Fest. That's still happening every year. The dude that used to run Plus Fest, the Math Rock Fest, he moved to Colorado recently. He was like a big promoter in our area, but they just moved to Colorado, so I think he's gonna be. Who knows? There might be a math rock scene popping up in Colorado sometimes.
It would be appropriate.
Predictions of math rock bands coming back into the foray of things 2022.
Yeah.
Now that you guys are down in Texas, have you also been hearing more influences of yeemo? Of country emo? Because I've been hearing a lot up here on TikTok, but I don't know how it is down in Texas, where I feel a lot of it has kind of originated from. That
is so funny that you say that, because so one of my friends, so there's a band called Unity TX.
I love Unity.
Yeah, they're sick. Hardcore / like rap punk band. I would say not punk, more just like on the hardcore side. But like that guy, his like TikTok, he posted a video where he's like in a cowboy outfit, but he's like moshing, and it's like he's hardcore dancing. And I feel like that is like the epitome of like, I don't know, what you just described. Emo as an actual genre. Yallternative.
Yallternative. I was just talking with my boss, a couple of my bosses this afternoon, about us getting a new country artist on air, and they were really skeptical because they're in a meeting with literally like all the suits. So think of that Curse MGK video of him like dancing on the table in front of suits, but that with what I'm about to tell you. And it's this artist called Jelly Roll. And I don't know, but they said he's basically the country's Post Malone. And it's just like this kind of alternative energy that this dude gives, and he's just swearing the entire time in front of these dudes dressed up in suits, and they're all like, big country yeehaw, like they're into yeehaw music, that's it. But then they're at a show, and like one of them is like pushed up to the front of a stage in Nashville, and it's just like, it's like this weird, like, I want to say it's like butt rock energy, but it's not fully butt rock. And I think that's like the future of music right now.
Future butt rock.
That's what's going to get the older generation back into music, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeemo is, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I think it has a variety of names. like yallternative and yeemo, or just country
Or just country.
emo, alt,
That's
you know,
good.
like alt country.
Yeah.
Country. Hell.
He's so upset about
I think that it's good to combine genres. I think that it's good that things like TikTok and the internet have combined all of these genres together, and there's an audience for all kinds of different things. There's just something about it so far where I'm like, that's not something I want. That's not something that I desire. And, you know, that's selfish of me that nobody should have it because I don't want it. But
Oh my god.
if it's true, it's true.
There's something about like the way like it's a song that blows up on TikTok is always so like specifically curated to that audience. It's almost like it's like manufactured to just like blow up. And maybe that's not the artist's intent, but maybe an artist just makes a song and then they realize, oh, like this is the kind of one that would blow up on TikTok just because it's so niche. It'll like do exactly what it's supposed to do on here. So, I mean, that's like the fact that that's getting attention is what's making all these different little subgenres so popular. Maybe it's awesome though, honestly.
You mean like intending for the song to be like from like almost or
Yeah,
not?
Yeah, some of it is like so like gimmicky or satirical that it's like now that's good.
Yeah, and then they
No.
can just put it on some unrelated video and have it like just
A
work
dude
its way into people's heads.
like a homie with a cowboy hat, but he also has like face tats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what'll do it.
The anachronism. What did it like? How did your kind of style then come up in like what is traditionally not, I guess, around as much, I guess, but it's like from what I read, it's like indie rock, shoegaze, emo, sort of thing like that. Like, do you think that the genre kind of came out of like what was around you, or do you think that it was kind of a rebellion against what was around you?
As much as we're like hating on all these like the emo or whatever right now, but like I honestly do think it came from like what was around us already. I think it's a direct like just I don't know, like what we hear, what we see live, it directly correlates to what we end up making. And I think like specifically with the shoegaze, the kind of like I don't know, like the Citizen or Turnover vibes that's in it. It's like all from just concerts we've seen and music we listen to. So I definitely think it's just an extension of what we hear. And then like with the new kind of like styles that we're bringing into the music, it's also because these two guys are like huge jazz musicians, like going to school here, like, and playing like very straight up like jazz all the time. So it's like without thinking about it, that like just weaves its way into the music kind of.
So
So are we gonna hear y'all like jazz somewhere in the songs coming up?
It probably might be a sound bit, like at the very beginning of the
Okay.
song. Like, let's do a lo-fi like intro. We'll rip it from some like old, I don't know, what movie is that from?
B
That's
movie.
like, B movie? Oh. And it's probably Jerry Seinfeld saying it, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, never mind then, because
No, okay. Listen, if you guys don't like Jerry Seinfeld, that's okay. I don't like Seinfeld, the show, to begin with, so we're all good. Uh-oh.
She's young. She doesn't get it.
he struck a nerve.
Thank you.
I have not seen B movie. I have no interest in seeing B movie. So
Brian's
I
of
agree
another
with you.
generation,
Don't.
so he has not. It's very upsetting.
I'm of the generation who says the meme isn't worth watching B movie. Like,
Sad for you.
Have y'all seen that tweet where it's like, I mean, this is slightly related, but it's like, I don't know, someone like DJ Khaled or somebody was like, man, I wish cars could just talk and like have like conscious thoughts. And then it's like Tyler, the creator, responds to him and is like, man, have I got a movie to show you?
yeah.
I get really cursed. Me and my friends send each other like really cursed TikToks and memes, and one of them was like of Lightning McQueen being reimagined with like human parts, which was literally just his wheels being arms and feet.
That's cool.
Oh no.
That sounds like a tattoo I almost got.
Oh my god!
No, it's a little different, but it was like a Furby, but
Okay.
it had like centipede legs and arms.
Yeah.
You mean
shout-
Long Furby reimagined?
Yeah, shout out my friend Nina Kaufman. She owns this tattoo shop called Golden Girl here in Denton, and it's like just something she drew on her flash. And I responded to her story of it, and I was like, I want that. Went to the shop to go get it, and she had drawn up a different stencil. She's like, I'm not allowing you to do that to yourself.
Oh my god! What
think she
is?
had-
I want to know what someone has to do to be given the immense disgrace of having Long Furby tattooed on them.
It could be a great honor, to be honest, but I think you have to lose a bet or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Nina is in the chat and laughing at this story, so maybe
And then she
can
also
let
wants
us
to know how Sam doesn't know what the Bee movie is.
Excuse me, I know what the Bee movie is.
I was about to say, next tattoo, she's going to redraw up, and it's going to be the Bee from Bee movie.
It's gonna be the Furby.
It's
but
going to
then with
be
the
Barry
bee's
B.
face.
Beast.
Can we put Mary the Bee
His name.
as the head, like on a centipede body?
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Might be the equivalent
Barry
energy.
B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson.
Yeah. Nina's about to come up with a whole new curse flash sheet just for
God.
you.
Yeah, well, that quote from Bee movie might end up in a song. We'll
We
see.
love it. I love how we circle back to it. And then Nina says she'll Furby you.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a threat.
Promise and a threat.
She's still there. I think she wants to put the tattoo on me still. I'll do it. I don't care.
Now here's the thing. What's the most chaotic tattoo either of you would get?
Oh man. Other than that, because that's kind of chaotic already.
That's kind of the one. Yeah.
Are you
Maybe like if like I don't know, like a child's drawing, but like somehow turned into like a tattoo. Just like a random, like, you know, kids make art for their like first grade class or whatever, but like getting that tattooed on you forever, that might be sick.
You just offended a bunch of parents out there who probably have it. They're like, this is a work of art. It's like, no,
No,
your kid
parents
can't
know.
draw. You're 6.
There was an artist who his kid would draw like an elephant, and then he would take that drawing of an elephant and then like Photoshop it into the shape, like an actual elephant into that shape, and it would just be all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah,
So
That should be what it is then.
yeah.
that would be pretty good. That'd be pretty good.
Mario, what did you get?
I might start working at like a after school daycare just so I can get kids to like draw really crazy stuff and then get it tattooed on myself.
You
My
tell
legs
them.
are free game, I think. My legs, you know, I can just wear pants. That's still play.
Wait, I found one.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Coming up to the
no.
screen. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a
that's-
horse. It's just long face. Yeah.
For the audio viewers, it's a really cursed aardvark looking horse.
Yeah. Aardvark Mark.
Mark.
We will delete that part so that when they do a background investigation on you, it doesn't come up, so that they
Yeah.
don't know why you're looking for a job at a daycare.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I'll put that part. Yeah, just cut that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Just, you know, I keep my lives separate. Please don't check any interviews I've done. This
Yeah,
is
no
the
worries,
only
that's
interview that
fine.
matters. You know, the one where you get a job from it.
Right.
Would any of the rest of you get
Mario,
any
what
weird
is-
tattoos? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What,
No,
You still giggling over the horse?
You showed me a different
there's
one.
there's a lion one too.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Dude, they're all good. They're all great.
I think an Arby's logo would probably work.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Okay, that one I might do.
Yeah, there's a couple of people in
That would be
my
pretty funny.
immediate friend group that love Arby's that much. I think Reagan.
Dude, it's
This is the perfect storm because my roommate Reagan, like, has his full body tatted, like has a giant back piece. He has like a really chubby horse going up on its hind legs, like with a cowboy on it on his back. It wasn't supposed to be chubby, but the more
Oh, it just turned out that way?
when I look at the horse, it's kind of fat. Like,
It's like a Rorschach painting. It's like, which one do you see first?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he would be the perfect candidate to get the Arby's tattoo because he also loves Arby's and publicly posts on Facebook about how much he loves it. So I think we might convince him to do it. Yeah.
What about like Long John Silver's?
Oh God.
Dude, just a massive Taco Bell logo. Like,
Yes. That's what I would get.
I feel like the Taco Bell one has been done by every other like pop punk kid though.
See-
Like Arby's is different. It's concerning but edgy because no one else has it.
That's
See,
the perfect like yallternative tat. Cowboy hat.
Now, would it be that, or also would it be Whataburger if you just got a big W?
No. Oh my God.
Very legendary.
I know some friends' bands, not going to call anyone out because they're actually my friends, but they've literally taken band pics in front of Whataburger, like as a band.
I like it.
Oh my God, I love that.
Kind of cool, honestly, but I think, do we all like Whataburger?
Yeah.
I love them.
Except for Noah because he's from California, so
No,
Oh,
makes sense.
okay.
That's an In-N-Out situation.
it's one of those.
I was sitting at a Buffalo Wild Wings once, and I looked at the
As you
logo
do.
of it, and I said, I bet that every like restaurant tattoo has been done. Like everybody has the logo of a restaurant. Like somebody will have every logo. So there's somebody out there who has the Buffalo Wild Wings logo tattooed on them. Taco Bell, Arby's, McDonald's, like everything has been done, which either opens it up there, everybody can do it. And it's like, yeah, well, we've already crossed the threshold of putting a brand on our bodies. Also, it makes me worry about some people that have already done this. Like you're not getting free wings from Buffalo Wild Wings just because you tattooed their logo on you.
I mean, but it doesn't hurt to try.
It physically does hurt to try.
I mean, probably. Well, it's like the music festival down in Atlanta, Shaky Knees, up until I think like 2 years ago, they stopped this, which I think is kind of jank. Is if you get a tattoo of their logo and you like send it in to them and like register it, you get free general admission tickets for like the rest of your life. So I'm just thinking, people could do that too.
Yeah.
I think Wendy's might be down for something like that. I think if I got like a Wendy's tattoo and tweeted it, because their Twitter is kind of lit.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
they're lit. They're lit
Yeah.
over there.
That's pop
Yeah.
punk Twitter.
Yeah, that's pop punk Twitter energy.
Yeah. Pop punk kids love weird tattoos on Twitter.
We have to get away from this the standard like pizza slice tattoo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We can do more than that.
Get Pizza Hut tattooed on you. And
Oh
not the
my God.
logo, like an image of an actual standing
A whole
Pizza
ass
Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Or go one step further and just do a Little Caesars, because that is also a divisive pizza place.
What about CC's?
Oh my God, Cece!
Hell yeah.
A DiGiorno tattoo, like
Oh my God. Jack's Pizza, the true $1 king.
Some New York $1 slice. Someone's like mom and pop pizza shop. Just put them on the map. Make them blow up.
Make them TikTok famous. Be like, I got this bad boy tattooed on me. Look at it. And then you're like there.
That's how there's like bodegas and other like things on TikTok going famous just because like they're posting like videos of the stuff they make there, and it's kind of like there's that dude Aki. You guys know that guy? Oh man, he like his bodega, like people just go in there and they're like, let me get a blah 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 the Aki way, and then he like makes this.
Oh yeah, and he does these crazy like bagels, right?
It's always like some mozzarella sticks and like a grilled cheese inside of like another thing, like hamburger or whatever. Like just like it's like Fat Shack. You guys have Fat Shack where you are? Is that just a Texas thing?
Might be a
I
Texas thing.
That's
I haven't seen one.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh-oh.
Fat Shack, we don't got none of that up here in the north. Oh, damn vegans. No,
You guys you guys joke about it, but I literally sometimes put y'all in an email on accident. Like I will write that. I
think it's kind of.
I think maybe to other people in other parts of the country, it might sound like you're an idiot. I don't know. Though.
No,
I think it's more
people,
normalized now.
Okay.
As like being
around
gender
our
all
age,
inclusive.
especially.
Yeah.
Well, that's chill.
It's safe. It's like, yeah, because everybody's like, just use y'all. It means everybody. It like doesn't gender anybody. It's like it's just a safe thing
chill
to add to the email. And so like, yeah, I'll put it in there, and I have no reason to be saying y'all. I have no privilege.
He has no business.
No business. I think you're going to add it to all of your emails now and be like, it's safe.
Yeah, I'm not thinking twice about it now.
Probably y'all.
Maybe don't add a howdy, but
Yeah, like howdy, milady. No, don't do that.
Okay.
That's taking it too far.
offensive.
That just sounds too old to say. Howdy, milady.
Milady.
Yeah, you're probably if you're saying it, you're probably too old to be talking to the person you're saying it to.
Yeah. If you're miladying anybody, actually leave. I don't care how old you are, you just leave.
Yeah, it's no longer a safe space. Like something bad is about to happen in that conversation.
Yep.
I literally a couple weeks ago, I went to a coffee shop I usually go to around here, and I drove up, and the dude literally miladied me, and I said, I gotta go. I have to leave, maybe without my coffee, because this isn't giving me good vibes.
Fuck the latte. I gotta get out of here.
No, it's an Americano, bestie.
Fuck the Americano. I gotta get out of here.
I'm latte gang, by the way.
Okay. Are you also oat milk latte gang though?
See, the problem with it is, like, I like it, but like the problem with it is it's like too creamy or too like rich or something. I prefer almond milk, but like, you know, some places don't even do almond milk because they know that it's kind of bad for. That's kind of bad for the environment too because of how much water it takes to harvest the almonds. So I know like there's some coffee shops in Denton that only do like oat milk, hemp milk, or I don't know what else. Alternative milks. Yallternative milks.
Yallternative milks.
Jesus Christ.
Oh fuck yeah! Title of the episode.
Yallternative milk.
Yallternative milks.
What the fuck?
It's pretty good.
There's almond like farms in California that it's like there's water having to be poured on them like a lot when there's like a drought going on or whatever. It's like it's I don't know, people don't drink regular milk because of the cows or you know the way that the dairy farms treat the cows, or maybe just because like I don't know, people are lactose intolerant naturally, and then people like choose almond milk as the alternative without knowing like that's also not that great for the environment. I think oat milk is fine though, but no one has ever pointed out to me where the oat titty is and how.
Oat titties.
How do you milk an oat?
Oh, no one's ever. Do y'all know? Like,
Y'all.
No one knows. It's
Listen,
fine.
Noah should maybe know as the California representative right now. One, about the almond milk, how it's produced, and where the titty is on the oat milk.
And you know, he was saying this whole spiel about how it's so bad for the environment, and I'm trying to forget that I had almond milk this morning.
I have a gallon and a half of it in my fridge right now, so it's. I don't like oat milk that much, so I
Brian.
I'm not meaning to call anyone out by that, and I myself already stated that I like prefer almond milk in my coffee versus oat, but
I did actually.
But stay conscious, y'all.
Stay conscious.
Stay conscious.
Stay conscious. Stay awake. Stay caffeinated.
I will throw into the ring that when I was a barista, we got oat milk got 6 years ago to play around with, and I thought it was like the greatest fucking thing ever. But we also got macadamia milk, and that is also pretty good.
That is the best.
Macadamia milk smacks like no other. It is just so expensive.
Yeah, it probably tastes like. Does it taste like cookies? Like the macadamia nut?
It tastes like a marshmallow. But it's like the same
Okay.
consistency of like coconut. If you put coconut milk and almond milk and you fuse it together, that's a consistency of macadamia milk, otherwise known as mac milk.
Mac milk.
Yeah, it's not great when you steam it for foam, but it tastes pretty damn good.
Mac milker.
Oh no. Where's the macadamia milk titty?
Yeah.
Man, I have to do so much nut anatomy after this podcast.
Never say that again. Never say that again.
If we can say where's the titty, I'm gonna say nut anatomy.
Do a science project on it. I need to see the full like conclusion. And just, like,
Oh, I'm gonna drop the most inoffensive and yet disgusting scientific drawing for like some sort of textbook. It's gonna be in the next edition.
Oh no.
Also, immediately after I said nut anatomy, I thought anatomy, and then I had to move on.
the puns. The puns are about to weave their way in.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Well, it just comes right to my brain. Like, look,
It goes to his brain because he's just sitting here thinking about puns all day.
we have our talents. We all have our talents.
One of these
So-
days, someone needs to fuse like a stand-up comedy bit into their banter on stage. I'm waiting for the band to like come around whose thing it is, like who's like that's their bit, is they literally have quality jokes in between songs.
We talked with between you and me, and we were joking around very heavily about that to the point where they're like, wait a second. We could do that. And then I went to their show in Chicago and they didn't do it. So it might have to be you guys.
Gosh,
Oh, no.
our sets are pretty like we've been trying to just do more transitions to where we don't talk. I think that's the way it seems to be going for a lot of bands. It doesn't seem to be like a lot of like, because like whenever I see a band like bantering a lot on stage or doing it feels like boomer energy sometimes. But like
Yeah.
like it seems like butt rock energy like on stage when they're like talking to each other too much, or like if one musician makes a musician joke to another guy on stage or somebody, like it just like takes me out of the music. It takes me out of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're only here with your besties, and I am clearly not one of them, and I'm upset about it now.
Yeah.
I'm not in on the band jokes, but I think that like DJ culture really ruined shows for people because there's no intermission between songs. There's just song, and I like that because I'm old and tired and I want to get home on time, but also because like I just don't think that people have really like worked on it for very long. You know, no one's like getting a tight 5 and they're like, I'm gonna do this tight 5 between song 3 and song 4 and like just give me a 5-minute transition. You know, we got this. I've worked it all out. Everybody's read it. Everybody's seen it. Most people are just like, our merch is over there, and we have. And it's like that's not gonna keep us like invested in the band right now, you know. But if you were telling some like top jokes, just top tier A+ jokes, I think that everybody would be like,
if you just show Lightning McQueen with human hands and feet, I think it'd just be it. That's really what it'd
You
be.
need a projector and a computer
Yeah.
to the side running that, and I think that might actually draw some more fans in. You guys are on something.
I've been saying more bands need to integrate PowerPoint into their sets.
That's how they'll learn the lyrics.
True. Let's go full church service vibes and have a lyrics.
Yes.
Like those old
Yes.
Thanks, dude.
When I was learning,
Other than them, like at churches, every slide you have to have like a stupid transition.
Yeah.
Like the default one.
Oh, the default
like
Windows
kids are doing like
transitions.
high school or like elementary school. They like mess around with the presentations. Like we like zoom in, like spinning or something. Like,
Yeah.
The screen would just
big flips out.
these are the worst.
Dude, that's actually that would be like a funny bit, but like it would definitely be like I think people would get the humor in it though.
Oh, of course.
Right away, like. Yeah, no, like we're like one of those that, like you were just describing, we're just like, hey, thanks for coming to the show. Like our merch is over there. Like, but like that's, I think a lot of bands do that because like they're socially awkward, maybe. Like
that's why we make music.
That's why we make music. Yeah, we're like, this is like our escape from having to talk to people. We just play music to them instead. But
I also have worked with a lot of musicians who are like, no, I have to tune my guitar after every song. And I'm like, what are you even doing? And then me and the drummer look at each other and we're like, strings, am I right? And then a minute later, we start the next song.
I recently saw, and luckily, like Audio Tree Live, like edited out the tuning sequences of this band. I'm not going to call them out because it kind of hurt me to watch it, but yeah, like someone like commented on the video, they were like a band's name, and they were like, nah, more like tuner, or like they like made a joke about like a pun about how they tuned in between every song, and it took them like 4 minutes to tune in between every song.
Whoa.
I mean,
that's a lot.
A bit of an exaggeration. I think one of the songs literally was like a 4-minute in between one song and the next. So
You're tuning for it. They're like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homeboy was trying to get too complex with the math rock and was tuning with his capo on and forgot that the capo was on. I don't know.
Everyone's about to go look and see which Audio Tree it is. I'm gonna go on a deep dive.
I'll see if you can find it. If you can, throw it in the chat.
tweet at Have Near and Emo Social Club if you find it, but don't like name them explicitly. So keep everybody else on the scavenger hunt, but just know you found it first, probably.
Yeah, we found that band that you were talking about that tunes a lot.
Yeah, they really don't know how to tune. We're bad at it. It's my banter on stage.
That's the best band. That's like the best worst banter is when you're tuning to talk about how you're tuning.
Yeah.
The fact that you're tuning your guitar.
Yeah. I'm about to get real E on this one.
Oh
you make the joke, but I've seen it.
I've worked with guitarists like that, and it is, and I know he doesn't listen to this podcast, so I can talk shit about him as much as I want.
Really rude of him.
Yeah, he always will tune, and then he will immediately start talking, and it's like, dude, tune or talk, don't do both, because like everything you say is dumb as fuck.
Oh my god.
He knows. I've looked at him during a show and I said, shut the fuck up, you sound stupid.
Wow, so nobody wants to have Brian in their band anymore.
No, nobody wants somebody who talks stupid on stage.
Oh my god.
We are not currently playing music together, so there may or may not be reasons. We're best friends, though. We're very good friends.
Tune that much for a song. I'll just bring a second guitar and put it on stage and pick up the other guitar for that song. We have
thinking ahead.
We've done that before.
Like how many songs do you have that are in different tunings where you're like, oh, I gotta switch, gotta get to this one?
Like we have like all of our songs are either just in standard or drop D, but we have like our first EP was all in this crazy tuning. Like it was like C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, G sharp, B, G. Like it was like some crazy thing. I don't know. I don't even remember what it was, but like that. Like if we were gonna play one of those songs, I'd just bring like the second guitar for that and switch. We've done that before. Yeah, we have a song called Fountain Coins. It's in like D-A-D-A, B-D, which is not something you want to tune to. For anyone who's watching that knows what the fuck we're talking about right now. Like,
there's somebody sitting at home like, yeah.
They're like, damn, those guys are smart. I'm going to bring the second guitar to my next show and do that same thing.
There's a guy on his way to a Guitar Center right now to buy another guitar.
Or you could just be good enough like Noah and never tune. Like, he just plays every song in the same tuning, no matter what tuning I'm in or Mario's. Like, he literally never tunes out of standard, right?
No.
No,
The,
it's
He's
the
just
thinking
notes are all
ahead.
there. Like
The notes
there-
are
you
all
can
there.
hit all the notes.
Sometimes you just have to stretch or do something weird.
Yeah. Just have longer fingers.
What are you doing? For the syndrome.
He pops his knuckles every time before the set to make sure everything's loose.
out of joint.
Yeah.
There you go. More flex.
See, this makes sense.
Yeah.
You can buy another guitar or get longer hands.
Get longer hands, dude.
Come
All you
on.
people learning guitar that are young and small, just figure it out.
Young and
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I really had in my head. I didn't mean like a small person. I just meant like a younger person,
Like a child?
Yeah.
like a child, like
Yeah.
Like,
Like a child.
Like-
Like a child.
a kid.
We still have a few minutes, but I want to make sure we can link everybody to where they can find you online, where they can catch you at those festivals that you mentioned, the
with the
420 and
PowerPoint presentation.
420 plus.
Right
Yeah.
there.
If you don't have a PowerPoint at the next festival gig, I'm not
Be
coming
real upset.
to Texas.
I think
I'm
we
not
might
coming to Texas.
PowerPoint tab on our website and make sure that people can find that. We have like in our Instagram bio. That's by far the easiest way because we have our link tree in our Instagram bio, and from there you can get to like all our socials, all our music, and we have a website, so you can get to all that through our Instagram bio. But yeah, that's the easiest. And then we're at have _near _tx on Instagram, and then on Facebook it's just at have near tx. Twitter it's at have near. TikTok, I changed the at recently to something really stupid, but
What is it?
and I can't change it back now. I forgot that you have to wait 30 days.
Uh-oh. But now what is it? Now I gotta know.
At spoon-fed mush. And the E is a 3.
All
so
right.
What made you do that?
I don't know, man. I was feeling like I wanted to change it to something stupid one day.
Just a silly, goofy mood.
Yeah, I was just like, well, I was posting like a really stupid video, I think at the time, so I was like, let's just change it to something stupid. We'll get back to at have near something.
Whenever they're like, make sure you have like the same branding across all of your social media, you're like, no, not on this one.
Not for this 30-day period.
Nope.
Oh well. But yeah, that's the easiest way to find us. Instagram.
Nice. And then we also saw you have new merch, which looks very cute and cool, and it's video game.
Yes.
What came behind that? Because I'm looking at it right now, and it's
I
real
can pull
cute.
it up for somebody. Let me go grab one.
Whoa. There we go, right on screen.
Yes. So
Oh, he has it right there.
here we are. It's a pullover. We have
Oh,
like
yeah.
black pullovers and black tees. Anime waifu.
The have near waifu.
Is that the name of the design? Waifu
whatever
have
you want to
near?
call it.
Spoon mush have
But it's it was done by the same girl I mentioned before. Her name's Nina. She like does tattoos mostly, but she like does a lot of anime drawings and designs. She does like a ton of anime tattoos, so I was like, he could do that really well.
Now, will the next one be Long Furby?
God, I think maybe at least a button. Like we could at least do a button run of Long Furby.
It always starts as a shirt and then it eventually winds its way down to a very small
A
1-inch
small
button.
button is like, we can't.
Like, don't show this.
Start at a button and make it into a shirt later on.
Yep.
I have had a lot of really unhinged targeted ads, and I don't know why, because I'm not a Furby enthusiast by any means. Like, dead ass. We'll go on Facebook, maybe it's because it's Facebook, and it says Etsy, you're recommended, and it's a long pink Furby with human hands attached to it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Merging Furby with like other animals or humanoid versions of it is just like nightmarish at this.
Yeah. It's just
I
become
have
so
a friend.
popular.
She has like a long Furby. Like she paid $300 for a long Furby.
No, no, thank you. No, thank you.
And she's like, "Look at my long Furby," and I said, "Get the fuck away from me."
There was like a run of Furbies that I heard about, like back when they were actually being manufactured, that like they had to get recalled because they would be turning on by themselves
Hate that.
at night, and it was scaring the fuck out of kids. And like,
It would scare the fuck out of me.
yeah, so watch out if you have one. I guess you're kind of lucky if you still have one. That's kind of dope.
Oh no.
They're vintage. No.
Oh no.
They're vintage,
Novelty
horrifying
Furbies.
alarm clocks.
Yeah. It's like you want the actual Chucky doll, but as a Furby.
Right.
It's at least fuzzier. Yeah, there's like so many people that are doing like weird art projects, and I saw one that was a spider the other day, and it just had like a bunch of Furby like.
Oh, you saw the
limbs.
Furby spider too?
Mm-hmm. And I was like,
Did you see it in our TikTok messages? Because I got sent it 3
no,
times.
No, I saw it on Instagram, but I think that was the first time when I was like, okay, maybe like I kind of want one of these, because like
No.
I just imagine it just like kind of just hobbling down the hallway, you know, just like.
Why would it be hobbling down the hallway?
I don't know,
like this at
but like
all.
that's what I want. I was like, all right.
Nah, if I come over to your place and I see that, I'm throwing it out the window.
Don't touch my fucking Furby spider. God, someone's now put it into our Discord, so we'll have to look at one in there after after this. But we'll go ahead and we will throw the conversation back over to Twitch with all of our friends hanging out over there. I see Faith has joined the chat as well. So hi, Faith.
What's up?
Uh-oh.
We still hear you. Okay, it's coming back. All right. So yeah, we will go and join all our friends over on Twitch. So make sure that if you're listening to this, you know, you come over to the Twitch, because otherwise you miss out on all this good times.
You miss out on a lot of chaos.
You miss out on a lot of chaos. But if you are listening, it's time. We have to get 1 million streams on Daydreaming. It's been out now for a week. So by its second week, within its second week, 1 million streams.
That's
1 million by next Friday. Not tomorrow for all of you here right now. Next
the
Friday.
other Friday.
Yeah, the other Friday. After this pod comes out, you got 5 days. So there you go.
We'll be watching the numbers and making sure you guys are doing your job and listening.
Yeah. And if you don't,
Be
Furby
cowards.
Spider comes for you in the night.
Uh-oh.
Furby Spider knows where you live, and it will find you.
I don't like any of this anymore.
Humans, while they're asleep, eat at least 10 Furby spiders per year.
All right, we gotta go. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with us.
All right. Yeah, we'll go and hang out over on Twitch. But yeah, go listen to Have Near. Go follow them. If you're in the Texas area, you know, the whole state.
The whole ass state of Texas.
If you're in the Denton area, go and see them at their festival gigs and any other gigs that they play. And if you guys ever come to Chicago, we'll hang out with you there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's the same time zone, so you know, as long as you're staying in that,
Yeah, that's fine.
you know, that counts for something, I think.
We might do a time zone. We might do a time zone run, like at the end of summer or something. Just go
Honestly,
straight,
so
go
much
straight.
easier. Yeah,
Be great.
you don't lose any like hours here and there. You show up and you're like,
Straight
it's the
through.
same time. I'm used to this. I think they lost again. All right, we'll.
Yeah.
Okay. Still got you. All right, let's go over to Twitch. But yeah, Have Near, thank you so much for joining us on the pod tonight.
Thank you guys for having us so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you.